Tomorrow marks the first anniversary of the deadly flash floods of Toowoomba and the Lockyer Valley in southeast Queensland. The extraordinary disasters killed 19 people and devastated many small rural communities. The township of Grantham bore the brunt of nature's fury, and life for many in this area hasn't returned to normal. But the good news is that so far it's been a flood-free summer. Peter McCutcheon reports from Grantham.
It's difficult to believe that 12 months ago, this was the scene of an inland tsunami. The flood-damaged fields are now being levelled in preparation for what's hoped will be a bumper crop. This vegetable farm on the outskirts of Grantham belongs to Derek Schultz.
It's been a busy summer?
We hope so. We hope so.
It's a bit different to last year.
Oh well, last year this time we were paddling around in mud, slop, slime, whatever. Now look, it's a dust bowl.
But it's dust that is nonetheless welcome.
But it's good. We need a bit of a dry spell. We need to get a bit of land levelled, and we need to get ground prepared for the summer and going into the winter. So it's been a godsend to us having such a dry. Well, it's been a dry start to the summer, so it's good. It's been good for us, yes.
In town, the ground is being prepared not for a crop, but for a monument to honour the 12 locals who lost their lives in last summer's deluge. The work is being organised by a nearby quarry operator.
I think that when it's opened on the anniversary, perhaps it'll allow people to move on, have some closure to the terrible things that happened here last year, and get the community back to where it was before this happened.
The house is collapsing. We are moving.
What happened was something beyond comprehension.
It was truly amazing. Amazing in a way that you don't want to be amazed.
A massive storm front descended on sodden ground, sending flash floods through Toowoomba and a wall of water down the Lockyer Valley, devastating a series of local communities. In the path of this destruction was a unique poultry stud.
Mark.
How are you?
See you again. How's it going?
Had better days.
7:30 spoke to Mark Tully 12 months ago, shortly after the floodwaters had swept through his Hellenden property, wiping out most of his amazing collection of rare chicken breeds. He was forced to abandon this site, retreat to his property in the hills around Grantham, only to be hit by fire several months ago.
From waves to ashes.
So you'd be pleased that 2011's behind you?
Oh, I sent people a New Year's message. Thank bloody Christ 2011's gone.
Nearly all the weird and wonderful rare chicken breeds, the Transylvanian naked neck, the Sicilian buttercup, have gone. But Mark Tully still has his endangered pig breeds, which he says are rarer than the panda.
So, Mark, you haven't given up just yet?
I haven't given up, but it's a struggle. Literally is.
Nevertheless, a heavily pregnant sow gives Mark Tully some comfort.
That's a new beginning from the fire, yep, and that's the first of the new beginnings.
Is the valley still in need of help?
Oh, definitely, and it will be that way for a very long time.
Andrew Plint runs the Lockyer Valley-based charity Hannah's Foundation, set up 5 years ago after the drowning death of his daughter.
Have you noticed those anxiety levels going up as we've come into summer?
I think it's approaching the anniversary. It's certainly increased greatly, just with I guess the amount of interest throughout the wider community there is with the particular anniversary, and seeing how people are coping, and everybody's, I guess, worried about, I need to sort of appear better for people, and they sort of, I guess, mask their true inner turmoil, and they put on a facade.
And around Grantham, there are clear signs life is not back to normal.
I didn't realise myself until I actually posted out the memorial notices how many were still living out of this area. When you look at it, it's more than half the population of that flood zone don't live here at the moment. So,
Do you think they'll ever come back?
well, I think so.
And putting up a monument and holding a memorial service is an attempt to move on while still respecting the raw emotion of the recent past.
The feeling itself, I can see the emotion coming for all of us actually. It's a bit like we know the day's getting closer.
How important is the upcoming memorial service?
I do believe that it's something that, you know, we need to do. We need to do it as a group, as a community. You know, people need to come together yet again. I myself haven't seen everybody that lived in Grantham as a regular. We just see each other from time to time, and I think it's going to be a very sad day, of course it is, but I think in another way it's going to be a good day. People just get a bit more off their chest, and hopefully that we can, from this day, from the 10th of January 2012, that we can move on.
And let's hope this is a better year for all those affected by the floods. Peter McCutcheon reporting there from Grantham.